All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. The Russian forces, according to the information that is now coming in, are said to be inching closer to the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Civilian areas have been witnessing heavy shelling, and authorities have warned of what they are describing as an unimaginable tragedy that could unfold if the Russian forces were to invade directly into Kyiv. The satellite images that have been released on Friday show the Russian military units moving closer to Kyiv. According to the Maxar technologies, there are multiple homes and buildings that reportedly have been on fire because of the shelling by the Russian forces. Now, Maxar has said that one of the images showed the elements of Russian artillery battalion actively firing in the southeast direction. So these are satellite images of the areas that have come under the Russian artillery fire. There are more images that show long lines of cars carrying people who are trying to flee from Kyiv. Now remember, at least about half the population from the Ukrainian capital has already fled from the city. The Russian Defense Ministry, meanwhile, has released a video, and the video shows what is described as an airborne troops on a rapid move near Kyiv. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military has fought back the Russian forces near a village near Kyiv on Thursday. Videos show the Ukrainian soldiers advancing towards an unidentified location and then coordinating an operation despite the heavy gunfire. On Friday, the United Kingdom has said that Moscow could be planning a big assault on the capital city in the next 24 to 96 hours. Meanwhile, civilians in Bucha, which is located in the northwest of Kyiv, were evacuated on Friday. The residents say that their town has been hit by heavy artillery from the Russians. It's not been possible for the Ukrainians to collect the bodies of the dead. And on Wednesday, the Ukrainian authorities also announced that the route from Irpin and Bucha to Kyiv would be used as a part of a humanitarian corridor. And bombing has caused extensive damage in the village of Barishivka. It is located about 50 kilometers to the east of Kyiv.
It is indeed not looking very, very bright in the sense that Kyiv, as the political center of the country, remains sort of the key target for the Kremlin. If they want to achieve a form of victory, I would argue that the military leadership wants and needs to seize Kyiv in terms of the symbol, in terms of what it would represent for the continuation of this war and the next stages. The problem is that because of geography, because of the number of troops, I can't really see how Russian forces would be able to storm into Kyiv anytime soon. This is going to be a very long battle of attrition. This is going to be an atrociously casualty-heavy battle and a siege, the likes of which we've rarely seen in modern.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.